Okay, what we're going to go over first is the function and programming of the readout. And the first thing we need to verify is it just pulls out of this socket that it's in. You'll notice there's a number 7 dip switch. It needs to be in the off position down to be able to access the programming on it. Verify that it's down, and then you can enter into the programming. This infinity button, press and hold it till you see entry. The green needs to be digit. If it's different than that, scroll through with your up arrow button till it is digit. Once it's that, press this again. This parameter needs to be L. The next one is your pre-scaler. It determines whether it measures in feet or yards. And this, when it's 0.3333, it's measuring in yards. If it was or 1 point in all zeros, it would be measuring in feet. That can be changed. This is the decimal placement. If you'll notice, there's 2 numbers to the right of the decimal, which is standard. This is a counter in parameter. It needs to be C1 UD. Operation needs to be 4. And any of these values that are green can be changed with your up arrow button. And then this, the down arrow, will toggle between which digits you're changing. So you want that 4. This one is Y. This one, it doesn't matter because that's your presets that you access in normal operation. You have 2 presets on this one. This is a preset track. What this does, if this is yes, that ties preset 1 and preset 2 together. When preset 2 is changed, preset 1 always follows, and whatever distance you have between them, it keeps that distance. In other words, you don't have to go back and change preset 1 when you change preset 2. We'll show you a little bit more about that later. AC out, output resets, 0.01 seconds. Output time for 1, preset 1 is 1 second, for 2 is 1 second. The rest of these, whatever is showing in the screen now is what you will use. Alright, when you see this, come back to entry and the digit, press and hold the infinity button till you get back to your normal screen. Alright, to prevent accidental changing of any of these parameters, what you will do is remove this again. Put it in the screen here. You'll notice you'll take preset or the dip switch 7, put it in the on position or up. That disables you to be able to access your programming that you just went through accidentally. In other words, if you hold this down now, nothing happens. That's what you want, so you don't accidentally get in there. But okay, that's the functions of it. This scrolls between preset 1, preset 2. Like I said, if you happen to have preset 2 on 50 yards in this instance, press this button. That accesses to be able to change this value. This button determines which digit you want to change. In other words, if you wanted to make that 30 now, press that again. And if you remember what we talked about, preset 1 automatically follows that. Now it's whatever distance you establish between them initially, it keeps that distance. But if preset 2 goes below the value of what preset 1 is, then you'll go the other side of 0, and it'll actually be, it won't be a negative number, but it will be something greater than. So you've got to make sure that you don't change preset 2 to less than the value of preset 1. But if it, as long as it's above 1, then you're okay on that. But whatever you change this to be, then 1. And what preset 1 is, it's a yardage target before the counter tells the motor to stop. What it does when it sees preset 1, in this case it's 7 yards, signals the drive for the motor to start a slowdown process before total stop. That keeps you, if you're running full speed, unwinding something, if you just came to an abrupt stop, if your brake was not set exactly right, or you didn't have much material on the roll, it would just free roll and dump it off in the floor. So that starts a slowdown, so you won't overrun when you hit 0. And then when the readout sees your preset 2, then that automatically turns the motor off, or the drive off. Okay, that's everything to do with the readout itself. Like I say, if you need to go in there and change any of your parameters, turn the 7 dip switch back off, and then you can access it and make sure you turn it back on, so you can't get into it.